Hey guys, Cameron here from howtobeextraordinary.com, and today we're going over Screencast Tutorial 5 in the How to Use Evernote tutorial series, and today we're talking about search. Now search is a pretty big deal in Evernote, and they've made it really useful and extremely powerful. One of the cool things that you can do is you can search within an image. So you can search for the text within an image. So if I don't know where I put an image I have, I can think of what it was and try to get some text that that image holds. So I'm going to look for a specific image that I know I have and show you how this works. So I know that it has the words important or insightful in it. And so these are the notes that popped up that have those words in it. As you can see, what it does without a parentheses is it searches for each of these words individually. So you can see the highlights here. It highlights all the ors, all the importance within the notes. So over here are all the notes that contain all three of those words or portions of those words. And so here's the image that I was looking for, and as you can see, it highlights important or insightful plus this other or that's in that image too. So as you can see, this is not text that I can highlight, this is just an image. So that's pretty cool technology that they have, that Evernote built into their search function, is you can search within images. Now the one thing you got keep in mind is, just like any search function, if you do not have parentheses around your search term, it will search for the individual words within your term. So if you have the parentheses around, it'll only find notes that contain that exact phrase. So as you can see, those other three notes that were here when I didn't have the parentheses on are now gone, and all I have is the one note that has that exact phrase in it. So that's important when you're searching, is the difference between parentheses, or sorry, quotations and not quotations, not parentheses. You want to use quotes. So yeah, that's really cool, and just you got to basically know those two distinctions, and you can do 90% of the searches you need to do with just quotations and non-quotations. But I want to show you a couple other really cool things that I've picked up along the way. So you can search for tags in Evernote, and the way you do that is you start out, say tag, you put a colon, and now if I want to search for a tag that has two words in it, like I have a tag called blog drafts, I can do a quotation again and type in blog drafts. And this is going to pop up all the notes that are tagged blog drafts in exactly blog drafts. Now, if I didn't have those quotations on there, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't show up. It would search for tags with blog and drafts, which I don't have. So as you can see over here, all these notes are from my tag blog drafts. And this is basically the same thing as just clicking on blog drafts. So it's the exact same information here. So what you can do is you can create really cool lists with the search bar, and then you can save those searches. So if you want to make really complicated and really specific search terms that you want to find, you can search for those and you can save them. So let me give you an example of that. I already have a couple saved searches, so I'll show you what I have and then we'll take it from there. So I have one search called back burners, and the way I have this set up, or all these notes have this symbol in it right here. And so what I did to find all those notes with that symbol in is what you got to do is is to search, since that symbol's in the title, what you got to do is type in title, meaning you're searching just in the title, and then you do a quotation and then put in the symbol, and all those will show up. Now I had an extra couple search guidelines, I guess you call them. So what I had is I wanted to have, I didn't want to have a certain tag, which was .Peterson. So what you got to do to take out a tag, so for example, this note right here has this tag that I don't want in it. So what I got to do is go tag .Peterson quote. Now I have to, if I want to take that out, I have to put a minus sign. And if I don't have the minus sign, it will just keep all of those tags that have .Peterson with this symbol in it. So as you can see over here, all of these tags have the symbol in it and that tag. So to get rid of that tag, I just put a minus sign, and all those tags are going to be gone. And you can customize this as many times as you want. Really, you can add tags, you can take tags away, you can search for other words and other symbols. So if you want to just search within a note, you would just want to type in text. So if I just want to type in, so guest. So this is the only note that has the symbol in it, doesn't have the tag Peterson, and has the word guest in it. Now, when I get rid of that, all my notes come back. And so the way you want to make this useful, so you don't have to keep on typing this in every single time, is you want to save this search. So you go to File, you go to New Saved Search, and you can save this as whatever you want, and it'll pop up here in your saved searches. So every time, let's see if we just get rid of this, we go just kind of reset everything, and if we click on example, it'll have all the tags that I want here, and it'll have the search terms that you have up here. So we're searching for in the title with this symbol, and we don't want any of the tags with this tag. So that's a really useful thing, and you can really get some cool lists built up, and they're dynamic too. So every time that you add a new note that follows these guidelines, it'll be here in your saved search. It'll just add those. So that's very cool. Another cool note is to search all of your notes that are not tagged. So what you want to do is do a minus sign, tag, colon, and a star. So these are all the notes I have that are not tagged. So if you're familiar with GTD, there's the concept of an inbox, and if you want to use the GTD methodology, and you can use this tag as your inbox. So then you go to File, and the inbox is basically just things that you haven't been processed and that aren't organized yet. And so if something doesn't have a tag, and if you're using tags to organize in Evernote, then you're safe to say it hasn't been processed. So we can save this as inbox if we want to. So as you can see, none of these have tags on them. So yeah, those are a couple cool things that you can do with search in Evernote. Make sure you use the in title, use tags, and you use quotations, and you can do some really cool things with search in Evernote. The saved searches are a great feature. You can really add to those, and just make things a lot more efficient and a lot more clean when using Evernote. So that's been tutorial number 5 on search, and next we're going to be talking about clipping and using the clipping feature in your different browsers like Chrome and Firefox. I'm not going to even go into Internet Explorer, to take information from the web and pop it in your Evernote. So check back for that next time, and thanks for checking this out.